Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. So Virginia's offense has the ball first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Cavaliers racing to the line in a hurry-up. To throw, it's Howard. Fires toward the target. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll return it from the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Rebels offense has the ball for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They got zero push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Using his legs, it's Roach. Finds some space enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Courtney. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Cavaliers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. And some room to work. Wide open spaces. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a crease. It's Lacey. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. And now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the deep.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Snares it outside, it's Barry. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the right side. Creates a little room. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the 1st half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. but he had just enough. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much there, picks up a couple through the 22. The Cavaliers will hustle from the line.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Oh, what a move to get open. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Can't get him to the ground. Just shedding tackles. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Wants to throw. It's Howard. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. A shot toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Courtney. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. It'll be a run on third and short. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on first and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So after the break, like they'll go back to work. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The give to the back. Turning on the Jets. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Lacy. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Ray. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about... hands by that receiver making that catch. He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Running back searching for a hole. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Gonna run it. It's Roach. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. The Cavaliers want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got enough for the first. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Escapes trouble, but he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
And this full vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive. And now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on first down. He's got the tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Cavaliers in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Just a little off. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. Quick release by the QB.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Finds his big tight end. All by himself down the middle. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Had to throw it before he wanted. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
What do you do now for the offense, right? After that incomplete 4th down, but you've driven the entire field. At this point, do you just say, we got to go for a touchdown, or do you just pay the drive off by kicking a field goal?
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. On play action on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate.
Picked off. A turnover in their own end. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Virginia.
Game-changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's talked to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
The Rebels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. First play of the drive, wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man, it's Harrison. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's injury.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And the Cavaliers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Makes the catch, it's Smith. He stopped short of the first down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on fourth. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Punt is on its way. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Dances away. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Looking downfield on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Open space at the 25. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford.
The Cavaliers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Here's the handoff.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Simmons. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Crosses the 40. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Lacey. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Picked off! What a play by this defense! And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Rides the back on the option to give. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Great job by the back on the option. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it, and he can go with it.
And your offense, you're talking to each other the whole time. Look at the score. Understand the situation. We got a chance to go up by 2 scores. We got a chance to put this ball game away. We have to hold on to the football. 2 hands. Make sure I go to the ground with that thing in my possession. It's a big mistake that could cost them big.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throws it fired complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Simmons. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Courtney. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Cavaliers moving quickly to the line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Roach. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. They'll try to run for it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Hand off to the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Back to throw, it's Simmons. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession. Ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. You got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. They kick it away on 4th down. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. The arc RPO. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo. He's got it on the run.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Arkansas was anything but dominant today, but the Hogs are going to leave Razorback Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the Elkhorn. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Simmons. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That's caught. It's Watkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Rebels! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Back to throw, it's Howard. Pocket breaking down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Off the RPO, complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
modern offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Peters. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And this one's not working, he'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. He lived to fight another down.
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front and not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll keep it on the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Using the quick game. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and... Coming. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. On the ground, it's Roach. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. The Cavaliers want to move quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Howard. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And how about the defense? They're trying to end this thing themselves. You got to lead. You're in a good spot. 2 sacks in a row, now forcing a 4th down late in this football game.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking a deep shot. And they wanted it all. Pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Here's a throw downfield late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. 1 possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, David.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the ball.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The Rebels decide to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. They boot it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to pass. It's Howard. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly to the tight end. And that is how we will wrap this one up. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and